Divine Feminine, it's your turn for your healing series. We are going to be doing these healing series every Friday, so please follow and stay tuned if you want to know how to deepen, if you consider yourself a divine feminine, if you're on a spiritual journey. Most divine feminines are led to the journey through a spiritual love experience, so please, as always, just take what resonates and let's get going. So first things first, Spirit's saying if you're used to listening to just healing frequencies like the normal hertz, maybe change it up to it's funny because it's coming on right now. Sound baths. So the crystal bowls, you can change and listen to that to try and clear out the energy. It's taking it like one step higher. And then also they wanted me to let you guys know to do subliminals. Just type in like subliminals in YouTube and it'll pop up a whole bunch. You guys can go to sleep listening to those. You want to take it a step further than just meditation, words of affirmation. You should always be seeking to deep your connection and change up your spiritual healing practices. Not completely change it up, but take it like next to level is what Spirit's saying. They're also saying pyrite can be really significant. If you don't have pyrite, please get some because it's going to help amplify and speed up your manifestations, especially if you've been manifesting or you guys are just natural born natural manifestors. Master manifestors is what we consider you, where you don't necessarily have to manifest on pen and paper. Just your thoughts, words, and actions is what manifests, especially if you see a lot of 1111 or 111. Those are indicators that the manifesting period is essentially high, and to be mindful of what you're thinking, speaking, and feeling out into existence. A lot of the time when you do start seeing those numbers, especially if it's coming with 555, that's meaning that you are going to be feeling triggered and to be mindful of your thoughts and actions through being triggered. All right. Once again, when triggers come up, this is not to make you feel bad, to piss you off. This is to bring to your attention what is triggering you and what needs further healing. Okay. So try not to take your spiritual journey too personal. We're all here to grow and learn lessons. None of us are perfect. None of us are not going to feel triggered. Sometimes this is all part of the journey. Once again, we are never fully healed. There's always things to work on. They also wanted me to bring to your attention the Sleep All Day shirt that I'm wearing. So you guys could be feeling very essentially tired right now. So make sure you're getting your rest. We have a solar eclipse in the new moon in Aries on March 29th. So this is essentially the last week that you're going to be able to kind of take it easy and rest. Because once that new moon and that solar eclipse hits, there possibly could be more purging, just depending on how much you've already purged out already. And that's really going to ramp up the energy of doing things, getting yourself back out there, starting your new season, starting your new journey. It's also the start of the astrological new year. I'm pretty sure today is the first day of Aries season. So if you have a birthday today, happy birthday and welcome to Aries season. 333 is significant. So anytime you're seeing this number, ascended masters are with you, right? And you are being heavily supported. So even though maybe you feel disconnected or not as intuitive as normal, it's all for a reason. The shadow is prominent. Okay, what is an eclipse? It's the literal shadow returning. We're in Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. The energy's been very, very weird, very scattered, very everywhere. We're also ascending. So you guys are going to be experiencing a lot of ascension symptoms. And one of that being very tired. So listen to your body. Do not overwork yourself. And make sure that you're getting your rest. If you're incapable of getting rest or you don't feel comfortable being in bed all day, then just make sure that you're taking the necessary time out to make sure that you're not overdoing yourself and you are resting and rejuvenating your body. This is lots of water, eating healthy foods, getting proper rest, okay? All of your self-care practices should be at an all-time high right now. It's really giving Queen of Cups, Empress energy. Okay, you have got to self-care yourself and be in a receiving energy because in this season, your manifestations are going to be coming in. Your abundance is going to be coming in. So you need to make sure that you're your heart chakra and your auric field is open to receive what you're calling in, hence the purge. And you also need to be just in this receiving energy when it comes in, not overworking yourself, not striving to create this abundance for you, because that signals to the universe that you don't believe that they're bringing you your abundance, and it's really coming from a form of self-doubt. So please don't block yourself from your blessings, all right? Make sure that you're in a receiving energy, that you're doing the purging, that you're not taking things personal, that you're doing everything your spirit team is asking you to do right now. Whatever is stemming up, make sure that you pay attention to what's stemming up, okay? Don't just brush it off like, oh, I'm just triggered, I just had a bad day. No, look further into what you need to be doing. Right now is also an essential period when you are feeling triggered to do shadow work. I know we haven't done shadow work probably for at least a month or maybe longer for some of you guys. So just be mindful that shadow work needs to happen and the auric purge needs to happen. Solar plexus is very significant, right? Because we're stepping into, once again, we're in Aries season, but we're also shifting into a new moon in Aries. So there's going to be massive uproars in the solar plexus. So be mindful, because you have the good benefits of the solar plexus and you have the purging aspects of the solar plexus. So you are going to be feeling more energized, more motivated, more go-getter, more confident. But the shadow periods to watch out for is your ego, your overconfidence, your over self-reliability or self-independence. Okay, like not feeling the need to be around people, or that you're better than people, or you're in competition with people. A lot of 5 energy, okay? So be mindful of that, because you think about it, like the 5 of Wands depicts competition, conflicts, and all of that stuff. So that's more of the shadow aspect of the solar plexus. Also be mindful that you are going to be purging out of the solar plexus. So I'm going to say it, I said it for the divine masculine: burping, farting, pooping, constipation, but this is more of like a purge, so it's probably going to be the opposite of constipation. So it could be diarrhea, all of those things. I know, TMI, we don't want to talk about it, but I'm a real person and I'm authentic as fuck, and we gonna talk about it because it's the truth. But a lot of burping, a lot of heartburn, indigestion also can be very significant. The incense of the day, they chose sandalwood for you guys, so you might want to look up the healing benefits of sandalwood. And also, you guys might want to start looking at getting essential oils. Frankincense is going to be significant. Patchouli is coming forward. Lavender, sandalwood, obviously. Dragon's blood, very significant. Palo Santo. Everybody should have Palo Santo and white sage. It's just my personal recommendation. Actually, Archangel Michael's personal recommendation, he said. Alrighty. So for the feminines, we have the Lover on the bottom. And what I'm picking up with this, I know it's not like, oh my god, love is coming in. This is embodying your self-love, embodying the energy of the swan. It's really giving the ugly duckling, okay, with the odd one out, the black sheep. This is really embodying shining brighter than anybody else who had ever wronged you. And this is going to be that season for you. Right, especially with the new moon in Aries, with the eclipse. This is very heavily significant to this message for some reason, but you are the pearl, and people are going to notice that. So whatever people, places, and things that had to be stripped from you, it is their karma to watch you grow, to watch you elevate into this massive abundance. There's a lot of yellow and orange on this on this card, so that just tells me friendships and relationships. Whoever was karmic, whoever wronged you, whoever didn't recognize and honor your worth, it's really time for you to step into your power and shine. It's the elevation, the rise of the divine feminine right now, because you guys are literally stepping into your 9 and 10 of Pentacles season, which we've been talking about for quite some time, and it's going to invoke change in others. They're going to want to aspire to be like you, but it is going to take a lot of jealousy, competition. Leave those people's energy where they're at. This is why I'm saying don't project this energy, because people are definitely going to be sending it your way. A lot of you guys really need to clear up the anger and the negative mindset that you're currently experiencing right now. That's coming through pretty heavy. And the Lover is on page 95, and that's number 14. What's number 14? It's temperance. Your alchemy has to be at an all-time high right now. mastering that shit moving forward. Go to part 2.